Hey, how's it going everyone? OutlawClient here, back again this week with another episode of Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U online battles, which I'm just gonna call Smash Online from now, like seriously, I'm not gonna say that every single time. But anyway, if you watched the last episode, I actually played as Falco, and that was just because he was my main. But for this week, I actually asked you guys who you thought I should play as, and all the votes have come in, they've been tallied up, and the winner is the super fighting robot himself. That's right guys, Rob. I mean, Jesus, the way Rob throws those gyros, Jesus, so good. But no, on a serious note, as you guys can see, and probably already tell by the title, I'm trying out MegaMan this time. And before I start, I just want to apologise for the microphone quality. I know it probably doesn't sound as good as in the previous episode, and that's pretty much because my Blue Snowball microphone, I was having a few problems with it. It was like malfunctioning, so I've had to quickly run and get my old microphone, like dig up my old microphone from the depths of my room. Like oh man, it's been such a long time since I cracked this one out. But anyway, so on to the matches. So MegaMan is quite a strange character, to be honest. Like, I think he plays a lot differently compared to the rest of the cast, and I have to admit, I remember when the game was first released, like at the E3, when the E3 demos were available, and a lot of people that I was speaking to, like, they were saying, oh, they thought MegaMan was, you know, a terrible character, he was beyond help. But again, I think it was just because of the learning curve. He doesn't really play like any of the other characters, and one of the main reasons why is because he doesn't have a true forward tilt, because he shoots his gun like his little what is it even called? I can't remember what it's called, but he shoots the weapons, the pellets, okay, let's call them lemons for now. I heard loads of people calling them lemons, so we're gonna call them lemons for now. But he can shoot those lemons while moving, and it replaces his forward tilt. But I don't think there are any other characters in the game that can actually attack like that whilst moving. So yeah, unique ability. There's MegaMan's selling point. You want a character that can attack and run? MegaMan's right there, guys. But yeah, that really does make him quite a unique character. Oh, and also I forgot to mention a really huge mechanic of this game, a big change, or probably the biggest change from the previous Smash games, and that is the ability to like grab onto the ledge when someone else is also on the ledge. So ledge guarding is no more, and it really does help you go out and like chase the opponents off the edge, which is a really cool feature, I have to admit. I'll get into that a bit more later, especially with MegaMan's up B moves and everything. But MegaMan is a really solid character in my opinion. I wasn't going to play as him, but because of the suggestions, and I want to thank Nams242 for the suggestion of me playing MegaMan this week. Shoryuken! Yeah, so I had to get that one in there, guys. As you saw, one of his attacks, the Shoryuken, his up tilt. You know, it just doesn't work if you just say Shoryuken. You got to shout it. You got Shoryuken. That's right, that's where he gets his power from. But like I was saying, MegaMan wasn't a character that I was thinking of playing as. It was only because of the suggestion. And I have to admit, I'm not a good MegaMan player by any means, but from what I've played yesterday, he seems like quite a good character, and he's really fun to play as, which I was quite surprised considering like nearly everyone that I spoke to said that they hated playing as MegaMan. Now, I don't know if it was just because of the 3DS controls or something, but I'm just finding him really fun to play as. And then again, I haven't really found any characters that I've just thought of flat out, you know, I just don't like playing as them. There's been no characters like that, but MegaMan is probably on my top 5 like funnest characters to play as. As I said, I'm not really that good with him at the moment, but you know, I'm learning. So anyway, into MegaMan's moves. So his down B move is actually the Leaf Shield, and it's not the best move. I think it's more like very situational, because you can't actually attack while the Leaf Shield is up, you can only grab. But a cool trick that I've been using is that if you throw the Metal Blade to the ground, which is his neutral B, and grab it, and then put up the Leaf Shield, you can actually press A to throw the Metal Blade. And I usually throw the Metal Blade, wait for the opponent to shield, and then go in and grab them, because obviously they can't exactly escape a grab by blocking, which I found to be a really useful technique. But again, like I said, it's really situational, quite good for edge guarding as well if you're like right up next to the ledge and you want to like disrupt their recovery. Works on some characters, not everyone, but still a nice little technique to try and use on opponents, you know, it doesn't hurt. Now, MegaMan's also got his neutral B, the Metal Blade, and that is probably the move you'll be using the most. Now, I know in like MegaMan, I believe in the classic MegaMans, the Metal Blade was like a really powerful move. speaking of Mega Man games, I haven't really played that many Mega Man games. Yeah, there goes the Shoryuken again, guys. See, the Shoryuken, it's just so powerful, such a good move. But anyway, like I was saying, the Metal Blade was apparently a really powerful move in the original Mega Man. It's not amazingly powerful, it does like 3% damage on hit, but it can be like repeatedly used, and it is really helpful because it can also throw it in 8 different directions. Really cool feature. Now the bad thing about this is that it only does about 3% damage, but if you like throw it on the ground and then the enemy grabs it, it will do like 5% damage instead. And there goes Ike just committing suicide. Like, that was gonna happen. I saw it coming. You all saw it coming. The guy wasn't playing it safe enough, jumping off the edge, just living on the edge there. But yeah, but like I was saying, if opponents grab Mega Man's Metal Blade, he won't be able to use it until the opponent discards it. So if characters like Villager decide to grab the Metal Blade, you won't be able to use it for a little while, which is really annoying. But if you also throw it on the ground and then throw it at the enemies, it will do 5% damage instead. So that's a nice little tip, or a nice little trick that you guys should use during battle, as you'll see me using quite a lot. But anyway, so up for my second opponent, and I say second because I actually played that guy, that was the same Ike player the first 2 times there. I had a few more matches with him, but it was like really strange and laggy, so I didn't show those, but I managed to win all my games against him. But anyway, my second opponent, a Yoshi player, and Jesus Christ, Yoshi is such a good character in this game. Like, he is really threatening. Don't, you have to take this, you know, just don't underestimate this dinosaur, guys. You have to take him seriously. He has the power to stand now, to stand upright. And I know I was mocking Sakurai at first about how, you know, Yoshi having the power to stand, what is that going to do? But no, I mean, Yoshi is a much more threatening character this time. His attacks seem to be quicker, he seems to pack more of a punch, and like I said, just all around a better character. And there we go, getting headbutted by that dinosaur there. Never liked that dinosaur anyway. But like I was saying, yeah, Yoshi is a really threatening character, and he has that KO power as well, which makes him really threatening. But anyway, the Shoryuken power didn't quite work there. You see, I didn't shout out Shoryuken that time, so it didn't quite KO him. But no, on a serious note, it does a lot more damage if the opponent is on the ground. If Yoshi was standing on the ground, then he definitely would be flying off into the distance right about now. But anyway, managed to use that down smash attack, and Yoshi just went flying. See ya, Yoshi. But anyway, back to Mega Man's B moves. So his forward B, or so I should say forward or back or just side B, his side B moves is the Crash Bomb. And the Crash Bomb is probably a move that you will be using quite a lot of the time. Like, I use it so much of the time, especially just to recover. Sometimes I try and recover and I stick the opponent with the Crash Bomb as I'm trying to recover, and that will like force them to shield or pretty much roll, which will disrupt them trying to attack you as you get back on stage, and overall just make it a bit easier for you to get back on stage, which is always good in my books. But the thing is that it functions sort of similarly to the GUI bomb. I don't know if you guys play with items on the GUI bomb, will stick to any characters that it passes, like any character that they make physical contact with, including Mega Man himself. That's right, guys, you can actually hurt yourself with Mega Man's weapon, or his own weapon, which, yeah, is a bit annoying, but anyway. Oh, yeah, sorry Yoshi, no up B recovery there. Yeah. That's another thing to note with Yoshi. He has no up B recovery move. Like, it won't send him higher, like up that much. It's definitely not as powerful as other characters. His normal second jump has super armor, so that's nice to use. But just try not to jump all the way down to the. Try not to follow opponents down to the depths of the stage, or else you will die. Trust me. But anyway, back to Mega Man with his Crash Bomb. Still quite a useful tool, but again, just don't get too close to the opponent because they will run into you and stick you with it. So, last but not least, Mega Man's up B, which is Rush, will actually send him high up into the air, and it's sort of comparable to Sonic's recovery up B move, whereas if you use it on the stage, Rush will stay there for a few seconds, and the opponent can also jump on him as well. So, yeah, if you use it in the air, Rush will like just disappear quickly. So yeah, always try and use it in the air. Try not to let opponents take advantage of that. But again, it's a really strong recovery move. I mean, I think you guys have seen in every single match I've like pretty much like dropped all the way down to the stage right where I'm off screen and still been able to recover. Like just like there, you see Mario, he thinks that Mario thinks he can taunt me like that. Like it's just seriously, man. But like I was saying, he has a really strong recovery, so you can chase people off of the stage, and combined with the new ledge mechanic that allows you to like get the other person off the ledge even if they're trying to edge guard you, like it just makes it an amazing tool in this game. I think, you know, characters with good recoveries, they can always chase people off the stage, which is one of my favourite things in this game anyway. But again, like I was saying, that's all of Mega Man's B moves. Yeah, I think I've covered all of them. Oh, and there's his down air, the hard knuckle, which is a very powerful spike. It has limited range, but it's a really powerful spike, and it can KO enemies at, I don't know, I want to say 40%, but I think it might even be lower. Don't quote me on that, guys. But all I know is that it's a very strong spike. It's not quite like Ganondorf's, like not the power of Ganondorf's down air, but it's still quite powerful. To be honest, I think most of Mega Man's aerial moves are really powerful in this game. His forward air is like a like a little fire sword. I can't remember the exact name, I'm sorry guys. Like I said, I haven't really played that many Mega Man games, only the Power Battle, which is like an arcade game, not the traditional Mega Man platformer. But yeah, it's definitely on my list of games to play, so I'll put it in the pile back there with the 100 or so other games that I said I'm going to play. But anyway, his forward move is like a little fire sword, and it has a decent amount of range and decent knockback as well, so that's a nice tool to use if you want to just space out your opponent. His up air is like a little tornado that it shoots out, which I haven't really used much in this match, but it has like a wind box as well, so it will push the enemy away even if it doesn't make physical contact, which is always good in my books as well. Again, like I said, I didn't really take advantage of it much in this match, but it is a really useful tool to use. And last and definitely not least, his back air, which is, I believe, is it the slash blade or slash claw? Again, sorry guys, I'm probably butchering these terms, but I'm sure it's one of the two. But anyway, it has crazy amounts of knockback, probably by far his best aerial move, and if you have to hit with the final attack for it to actually do all that knockback, but if you hit with the first one, it may like cause the opponent to trip, so again it also has quite a good use as well. Now, I haven't really gone into details with Mega Man's smash attacks, but all of them are pretty powerful, but I warn you guys that they have a lot of like recovery time on them, so if you miss, chances are you will be punished. You just will be punished. But anyway, this match against Mario is like really close. I have to admit, like Mario, I think his cape move is like really good against Mega Man. Like Mega Man really struggles against characters that have good reflector moves, because they can pretty much block like what 75% of your moves. Like I don't think this guy was utilizing the cape as well as he could have, but he's doing an alright job, I guess. And there we go, he takes a Mega Buster point blank to the face. So yeah, there we go, there's Mega Man in a nutshell. Mega Buster to the face. Yeah, that sums up Mega Man. But anyway, thanks a lot for watching guys, those are all the matches I have for today. So if you enjoyed watching this, please leave a like and subscribe. And also again, thanks for watching guys, I really appreciate it. And also just leave your vote in the comments section for who you'd like me to play as in the next week. So, without further ado, I'll see you guys next time. Until then, peace out.